The usually heaving heart of the capital, now symptomatic of this strange era. A return to work feels a long way off. Even expensive real estate isn't immune from COVID-19.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? Welcome to the HELEN-ANN building.
Thank you very much for having us.
5,500 people work in this skyscraper. It's been lying almost empty for months. The landlords have installed state-of-the-art cleaning and contactless access for tenants.
We're absolutely ready and prepared to welcome our occupiers back, and in fact we're working with them on a daily basis to ensure that the measures that we're putting in place complement what they're looking to do with their occupiers.
But is it right that the onus is on you?
Well, I think the onus is on all of us to collaborate together to get the right outcome, and that's the government, the Mayor of London, ourselves, and the occupiers to all work together and make sure that we're in a safe environment for everyone.
But the landscape may have changed. If workers stay home, what's the future for the office?
This is very different because we don't know whether this is a blip and actually the lights go back on towards September, October and everyone returns to work, or actually is this a long-term thing that we have to react to when furlough stops? Could there be a similar reduction in headcount which could put a downward pressure on space occupancy?
Empty offices don't just matter for those in real estate. If workers don't return, it has the potential to completely redraw our towns and cities. Because in the shadow of every skyscraper, in every commercial hub, there are thousands of businesses, whole economies in fact, that rely on the footfall they bring.
At the foot of this building is a market. There's been one here since the 14th century. Rarely has it stood so still. Malik's business is one of just a handful still open, but most of his customers are at home.
It's been very quiet. Yeah, we had businesses down 80% since we started back.
Wow, and what does that mean for you guys, 80% less?
It's less, means 3 people less the job.
The fear here is that workers will never be back. Some have already decided they won't. Mike's consultancy was spending hundreds of thousands on office space. He hasn't renewed his lease. His 65 staff will now work from home.
Everybody's had to move to a different way of working at the same time. So any one company trying to do that on their own would have found that really hard to force that change. But with everyone doing it at the same time, everyone's got used to it. And so it's completely acceptable for us to be working in this manner.
Going to work is as much about the journey as the destination. Commuters will need to feel safe. Unless they do, lives and livelihoods will be changed forever. HELEN-ANN Smith, Sky News.